Okay, regardless though, so we've got this going now. Let's see. So today we're going to jump around a bit. First, I'm going to go over the homework, or I'm going to give you guys help give you guys a solution to the homework. The next thing I'm going to do is we're going to take a quiz on your phone/laptop or whatever after this. And that will be our first part of the review for the exam because it will concern trees and it's a good question, and I spent way too much time making the quiz in LaTeX last year to not reuse it. So we'll do that, and then we'll jump back into the lectures. We'll cover a bit on we'll cover hash tables and chaining, and then go over searching and then we'll go over the next chapter, which is a bit easier, sorting, and then we'll jump into review after our break. Okay? So we'll be covering a lot of topics tonight, so let's go ahead and just start with the homework. So the homework, right? So hopefully you've all read I'm going to run off the assumption that you've all read the directions at least once for the homework, because it's kind of what you need from you guys. So I'm going to be running off that assumption. The other assumption. So aside from that, basically, I mentioned that basically you need that this, and especially since this is occurring in the map and set section, you probably need to use a map and or set, okay? So the question is, of what? Now I already seen the solution from one of our students who didn't use sets and maps, and they just basically did their best using lists and the like, but I mean, so what I care about is you have a solution and that it works. And it wasn't necessarily optimal. I was able to get, I had an inordinate amount of guesses and I was able to get it right. I had like 10 guesses and was able to guess the right word. But let's go over the idea. So the idea here is that we have word families, right? The idea is that if I've got words like look, book, ooks, as in the plural of ook, like the sounds a orangutan might make. Gods, and let's go with ball, right? Say these are the words that I have left after, trimming down our dictionary, and forget about how we got to these words. These are the words we have left, okay? And the user, that doesn't seem to be capturing well at all. Help if I turn off another light. Not really. That's probably just my. Seriously? Okay, sure, that'll work. So we've got ball, book, ooks, and gods. So let's go ahead and say our user guesses the word bee. This is our list of words. It is stored in a list of strings called words, right? And it's going to get trimmed down, right? We're going to remove things from it, or we're going to replace it as we go on, okay? Now what we're going to do is we are going to group things into word families, okay? So how can I represent that as a data structure? Well, we're going to use a map, because maps are good at, right now we know that maps are good at two things, really. The first thing is counting. We can count things, and we can count arbitrary things. Okay, and the second thing that maps are good at is categorizing things. We can use maps to categorize things, like and say the key is a category and the value is a list of all the stuff that's in that category. So we're going to do a map of strings with the key being the word family and the value being a list of string. And I'm just going to call this FAMs for short, for word families. Okay. So how does this work? Well, we go through. So we get the guess from the user. Let's say it's O. Okay, and we're going to split this into word families now. We're going to create. So when we get the guess, we create FAMs. FAMs get recreated each time we do a guess. Right? We're not going to hold it over. So we go through. We get our words. Okay, and we go and look at ball. So what word family does ball belong to? Well, ball doesn't have any O's in it, so it belongs to the word family of blank, 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 blank. That doesn't exist in FAMS, so we create this key value pairing. So we create the key blank, 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 and then a new list. Sorry, then a new list over here, and then we add ball to that list. Okay. Next, we look at look. Look has the word, it would be in the word family of blank, OO blank, because again, we're guessing O, or sorry, look. So we create a new list because that word family doesn't exist, and we put LL, look in there. Okay. Now we go on to books next. Book. If we look at it, if we guess O, it's going to come up with the word family of blank OO. Okay. So we've got BOO, okay, added to the blank OO blank list. Okay, ooks would be OO blank blank. So that goes to that word family. And then gods would be in blank O blank blank. Notice how basically, even though these things have two O's in a row, this one is one word family and this one is another word family, because if we were to guess O, like this is one possible, if we chose ball, this is what the user would see. If we chose look or book, this is what the user would see. GODS. Okay. So now basically this is one data structure here, okay, that we just created. This is one map over here. This entire thing is a map. So how do we what is now our new word list? Well, we'll go through and we're going to check, and we're going to go and look at, okay, the size of this word list of this word family is 1, this is 2, this is 1, this is 1. We're going to, and my strategy was, let's choose the bigger word list, which is look and book. And so we will update our list of words to be this list. And then we will continue, repeat the process until the user either wins or loses. Does it make sense to everybody? All right, so hopefully that helps elucidate the homework a bit more. Yeah. You don't also have to use you also don't necessarily have to use a list here. You could also use a set, or both of these, because there's not going to be any repeats, right? Right? There's nothing that stops you from using a set either there, or instead of a list. Any questions? This one's a toughie, but I think now that you have this, and that's why I made sure to record this, and I recorded it for the other lecture as well, and I've already put that lecture video in your playlist, so I hope this will help a lot. Okay, so next we're going to have our quiz, so I'm going to stop recording for a second.